because, you know, once a death takes place, it's a very fragile time, and not everyone wants to just go into the studio and, you know, think about music. You know?
But the thing with Lennon was he was confronted by death with his mom.
Yeah. But he's lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you know, that's why I think he kind of rebelled against the idea of, hey, fuck you, who wants to go into a studio right now? Although sometimes I feel different, because when my dad first died, and
I think it was in 2002.
Yep. Yeah. And I actually wrote a full record that I never released, and I don't even have a name for it actually. But after my dad died, and I'm his only sibling, I'm his only child, so I had to go identify his body, and I live with that nightmare still to this day. Even though my heart was strong and I could take it, you know, the next day after I seen him on the floor and he was ice blue, and I locked myself up in my apartment for about 3 weeks and just smoked weed and just wrote about 15 tracks that I never really released to the public. 2 of them actually being the track Always and Mother from my previous record, Heart's Blood on Your Dawn. I don't know if you're familiar with it, because it didn't have any...
But how come you released it afterwards then? Did you feel the time was right?
Yeah, you know, there are a lot of songs that I've written that I still haven't released, and I don't think I will ever release. If I don't get married, or if I don't have a significant other, like a girlfriend that I believe and trust, I gave my cousin Joey Zampella the right to take control of my music and to basically release everything that I've ever done poetically, prose-wise, because I write a lot, and there's a lot of things about myself and my identity that I wouldn't share to the world, because society really is just... And
what do you mean?
Just fuck off, you know. Yeah. Society is just this. Society's mind overall is just dumb and numb, I think, and doesn't really. The majority of society lives in fear, I believe, and fear of themselves and fear of the potential of being human. And I recognize it every day. So I did give my cousin Joey the rights to my music if something terrible happens to me.
But why not release it in your lifetime? How come?
I don't know yet. There are certain things I'm ready for and certain things I'm not ready for.
How come you were ready then to release those 2 songs, Always and Mother, on your previous album?
Because it fit. And there are certain things, like a song I wrote, for example, called Left to Die, and Lipstickling, and there's another song I called Many Magic Years Ago, and Brother, and the original 244. That I'll get to it, but I'm on a more optimistic path. These are songs that they're not ready to be born yet.